Indian Army has deployed additional troops in eastern Ladakh, which is the western sector of line of actual control post Galwan. And it is no more a secret now. However, Indian Air Force has also deployed additional aircrafts, in fact advanced aircrafts, radars and surveillance systems across the line of actual control and specifically in eastern Ladakh. Post Galwan, we have seen a number of changes from both the sides. And in fact, we know that how 20 of Indian soldiers lost their lives during the deadliest clash in Galwan Valley. And since then, India and China are struggling for normal bilateral relations. 18 rounds of commander level talks have happened in the past, and several sort of buffer zone strategies have worked for friction points. However, Depsang and Demchok are the two areas where both the sides have still not reached to a particular choice, and this is the reason why we have the 19th round of commander level talks that are scheduled to happen. We are learning that Lieutenant General Rashim Bali from Indian side is going to lead the particular meeting, and officials from Ministry of External Affairs and also from ITBP are going to take part. Someone of equivalent rank from Chinese side is also going to take part in this particular meeting. Everyone is hopeful because we have seen in the past that how both the countries have different stand as far as line of actual control is concerned. From Indian side, while India believes that there was a violation of several agreements of 1996 and 2005 by Chinese side, China says that this is the new normal and we have normal conditions at borders, and now both the countries should focus on bilateral relations. Other than 2020, we have seen that how in fact in 2022 there was an attempt to change the status quo in Arunachal Pradesh, which was categorically mentioned by Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh in the parliament. During Galwan clash, not just Indian Army but Indian Air Force played a major role, and this is the reason why one need to understand that Indian Air Force at this point in time has all its advanced equipments deployed in the eastern Ladakh sector, which is the western sector of line of actual control. We know that how in middle sector we have several boundaries with states like Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, and then we have eastern sector where we have state of Arunachal Pradesh bordering with China. As far as 19th round of core commander level talk is concerned, so both the countries are very hopeful with this particular meeting, given the fact that Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi and also President of China are expected to meet during BRICS meeting, and before this particular meeting both the sides are expecting some sort of outcome on escalated points and specifically on Depsang and Demchok area. Eastern Ladakh is one of the most sensitive areas for India as of now, and this is the reason why other than additional troops of Indian Army, we have Indian Air Force now deploying all its advanced assets and resources. In fact, during Galwan clash, 68,000 troops were transported by Indian Air Force, and not just additional troops, but we had BMPs, several tanks and several artillery guns transported by Indian Air Force. Other than transportation, we have patrolling by Indian Air Force, and not just these things, but remote operated vehicles are also used by Indian Air Force. As I mentioned earlier, Eastern Ladakh is one of the sensitive areas for both Indian Army and Indian Air Force. That is the reason why the area is an area of focus for both these forces. And now everyone is hopeful about these commander level talks that are going to happen between India and China.